Yo, what's going on? 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 What's popping? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario. Hold on, I got all these things cracking in here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Miles is on his way. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to April MC in the building. What's going on? Shout out to All CNI, Certified Tyrone. Unique 79 in the building. What's going on, fam? Rodney Davis. Scott, what's going on? Monogamous player in the building. Goldie, Tata, what's going on? So today's show is going to go on the Patreon. So make sure, guys, that you get on this Patreon so that you can watch all of the other, live streams you do during the week. And you guys can check out the Bad Boy Show. The show is fire. Because, we be spitting that hot shit. What up, DJ King? What's going on? The truth is the truth. What's good with everybody? So today, I'm going to be talking about 7 types of guys that women want to approach them, right? Because look, a lot of guys think that women don't want guys to approach. A lot of guys are like, I'm not going to approach girls because, they just this way or that way. I'm going to wait for choosing signals first before I approach these women, right? And so what I'm going to talk about is that you have to understand women actually want to be approached. And you have to understand that there are types of guys that women want to be approached by. You understand? So if your game is tight and you have these characteristics that I'm going to talk about, right? They're going to welcome the approach. They're going to want you to approach them. They're going to be more receptive to your approach. You feel what I'm saying? But before we get into all of that stuff, right? Let's start with this.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than 2 genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only 2 genders. Only 2 genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, but the bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right. We are back. We are back on the show. Hold on, Miles. I got to send you the list in the text so you have all the list of the shit we about to talk about. You feel what I'm saying?
The 7 guys are Dylon, and Dylon.
Exactly. Y'all know about that. You're too young.
Yeah, the kids ain't gonna get that joke. Yo, niggas is mad old, son. Yo, the kids ain't gonna get that joke.
Not gonna know that. You feel what I'm saying? But today, guys, we're gonna be talking about some heavy game. This is going on the Patreon. You feel what I'm saying? As soon as this is done, you feel me? So make sure you guys are on the Patreon. Also, if you guys want to call in right after we get this shit cracking, the call-in number is 516-387-1224. Let me put this banner up real quick so we can go in and make shit go down. All right. So the reason why I wanted to do this topic, right, is because there's a lot of guys out there who are still scared to approach women. They're shying away from approaching women. They're like, we're not doing it anymore. We're just waiting for choosing signals. That's it. We're done. It's finished. We're going MGTOW, all these other acronyms, and we just are going to just, fuck it and just be gay. I don't know what dudes is trying to do at this point. You feel what I'm saying? But
right.
we're here to keep the game going, keep things popping so that, people understand what's going on out here in these streets, right? And what I wanted to say is this. Again, women want to be approached. Guys, do not let these women fool you and have you thinking they don't want to be approached. You understand? They love when motherfuckers approach them. They love it even when they hate it. You understand?
Locario, wait, stop. Hold on.
They love it.
Why the fuck you keep doing videos about actual game? Ain't you supposed to be beefing and reacting to other people's beef and calling niggas names out so you could get more views?
Exactly. I know.
Wait. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
This is why
you ain't doing the same shit that all the other YouTube niggas is doing.
I know. This is why we're never going to make it. You feel what I'm saying? This is why nobody watches us.
I can't stand this nigga Locario. He always doing videos that are actually about the game.
Exactly. This is why nobody watches us, man. I got to start beefing and talking shit so that I too can be a shot caller. You feel what I'm saying? But listen, we're about to go in because, I want guys to really understand how important this is because, it's sad that dudes really are out here like trying not to approach or trying to shy away from it or talk about it. Like, you ever notice how there's this theme now? We're talking about interacting with women and dealing with women. It's like talking about something fucked up. They're like, oh, you're talking about that stuff again? You're talking about relationships with women? You disgust me. Like, why are you talking about that? Like, it has that energy. Like, there's something wrong with what we're doing. You understand what I'm saying? And by the way, that video you did, Miles, about the confidence when he was talking about the soccer player nigga, that shit was on point. See, y'all gotta watch that shit. Y'all gotta watch that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, now that video wasn't shit because I wasn't beefing and I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like, I know we gotta start.
What am I thinking? Actually trying to do shit to actually help niggas.
Right, exactly.
Like, what are you thinking, Locario? Actually doing videos trying to help niggas with the game? Like, what?
Exactly. Like, that's just whack. Like, I don't know why we doing this. This is some bullshit. This is why we're never.
Look, we got 129 people watching it. We probably only got like 15 likes. Like, you feel me?
Right. Exactly. I mean, like, what do you guys want us to do, man? Like, what are we supposed to do out here in these YouTube streets to get shit going, man? You know what I'm saying? To get shit going. But man, G Money. This is going on Patreon, G Money. So, guys, remember to get up on that Patreon because we did a few videos in the past week that we just kept up. You feel what I'm saying? And we was like, using other people's stuff. So, it's been almost a week before since we put something on the Patreon. You feel what I'm saying? But we're gonna get more of this stuff on the Patreon and get it cracking when we get it going. So now let's just go into this. Let's go into the meat and the potatoes of this fucking video right now. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about 7 types of guys that women want these guys to approach. These are the guys women want to approach them, right? Now, this is in no order of importance. And also, this does not necessarily mean that just because you approach this woman or that woman, or you're, with these 7 types of the characteristics I'm talking about, it doesn't mean that she's automatically going to get with you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying that this is like, these are the type of guys women are going to be more receptive to. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that they will actually want to most likely talk to you, and then therefore you'll, in some cases, get shit popping with that girl. You feel what I'm saying? So let's just dive right into this and go. All right, so the first one we got here, the first type of guy women want to approach them is guys who they think are attractive. Okay? Guys who they think are attractive. Now, notice what I said. Break down that fucking thing that I said. Guys who they think are attractive. You understand what I'm saying? Because I already hear, I see it's all about the looks. No. Guys who that particular girl thinks is attractive. But Locario, how am I supposed to know if she thinks I'm attractive? I don't know. Approach her maybe. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you got to go and approach, because you might not know, or you're not going to know if a girl is feeling you or not until you approach.
Right.
See, a lot of guys, they be waiting for the girl to check them out, give them the choosing signals. Do you know sometimes you be out about doing your thing and a chick just doesn't notice you because she's just not looking at you? Like, you're not really in her field of vision. You understand what I'm saying?
You're not in her periphery.
Right. So it's not about sitting there waiting for her to check you out. It's about you going up to her and starting to have that conversation and interact with her. You see what I'm saying? And so the thing is, if this girl is receptive to talking to you because she thinks you're attractive, she's physically attracted to you, guess what? You're not going to know if the girl is physically attracted to you until you actually go up and talk to her. You see what I'm saying? Until you actually go up and have a conversation, right? And then that's how you're going to know if this girl is attracted to you in that sense, because it could be other things as to why she wants to talk to you. But let's say she's talking to you because she actually thinks you're cute. She's like, oh, this guy's handsome. She's interested in how you look. You're not going to know until you approach. And this is why you should approach. This is why you shouldn't just be waiting. Because just because a woman thinks you're attractive doesn't necessarily mean she's, again, automatically just going to be checking you out. You understand what I'm saying? Because, again, you might not be in her peripheral vision. She might be on her phone. She's just not paying attention to you like that. It is what it is. But until you get in front of her and start talking, and she's like, oh, shit. You understand what I'm saying? Or she might not give a fuck about, like, she might have glanced at you really quick, was like, oh, he's handsome, and just wasn't thinking nothing of it. But then when you go and approach and talk to her, she's like, oh, cool, this fucking good-looking guy or handsome guy is having a conversation with me. But Miles, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how it is, right? Because the guys who girls are not attractive to are creepy.
Right, exactly. That's what they're gonna say. Like, this guy's a creep.
Creep. So no, but what I want to say about that though is, as far as attractiveness, this is why we talk about trying to appearance max. not looks max, mind you. We said appearance max, right? So and remember, the first few things that a woman notices when they see a guy is his mouth, like his teeth, his hands, and his shoes, his feet.
Right.
And so make sure you got some nice shoes on. Make sure you brush your fucking teeth and keep your grill looking, clean and hygienic. And make sure your hands look good. You understand? Right. You see that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep the nails, the cuticles cut. Keep the hands moisturized. You may want to put on a ring. You know what I'm saying? Or a bracelet or a watch or something to accentuate your hands.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? These things are important because these things are what a woman notices, because whenever a woman is contemplating attraction, she's thinking of you touching her, the hands, thinking of you kissing her, the mouth. And then she's also thinking about your socioeconomic status. And just historically speaking, a man's shoes says a lot about his socioeconomic status.
Right.
So if you're wearing sneakers, that's cool. But she wants to know, shit, is he wearing Jordans Or is he wearing some no-name shit from some generic from Walmart or something, right? If you're wearing if you're wearing dress shoes, is he wearing some shoes where his toe is poking out, or is he wearing like brand new wingtip leather shoes? You get what I'm saying? So she historically speaking, she establishes, and it's not like a gold digging thing necessarily. It's just, what kind of guy is this that I'm talking to? You understand? Does he understand shoe game? Does he understand, like taking care of your shoe? Because, for example, I bet you, I used to have an OG, right? And you know him, Locario. I used to work with him.
Right.
Asshole dude, right? And you know what the fucking part is? I always thought he was an asshole, but it's because I wasn't up on game.
Right,
And he was one of them type of niggas who he's not gonna put his arm around you and say, yo, I'm gonna take you under my wing and I'm gonna put you up on game. No. He will make fun of you until the day you die.
Laugh. He's gonna be like this. That's it.
And he will laugh at you until you figure it out.
Right.
I'm saying that's the type of nigga he was. But one thing I noticed about him, this nigga had brand new sneakers or shoes every single day. I worked with the nigga, so he used to wear outfits every day, brand new sneakers or shoes every day. But check it out, it wasn't that they were necessarily brand new. He just had a decent collection of shoes that he would rotate, so they looked new every time he put them on.
Right.
And this dude would get bitches. You know what I'm saying? But it was simply because of the way his shoe game, and not the choice of shoe that he wore and how it matched his outfit, but the fact that he had a large collection of shoes, so he could wear a different pair of shoes almost every day, and it looked brand new every day.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, and he always had lotion at his desk, so he always moisturized his hands and shit. And he brushed his teeth and he kept his mustache looking good and all that type of shit. His facial hair was always groomed. You get what I'm saying? And he was the type of nigga that got bitches. You feel me?
Right.
But he would always look at me, because at the time I was still on some simping shit and whatever. And he would be like, damn, man. Well, he used to ask me the same shit that Steve Dedeen says to niggas now. He used to literally say to me, damn, nigga, you don't love yourself, do you?
Right.
He didn't say it the same way Steve said it, but he said it similar. He was like, damn, nigga, you don't love yourself? And I'm like, yeah, I love myself. What are you talking about? He's like, why your shoes look like that? Why your hands look like that? Why your shirt is all, you ain't iron your shirt, you ain't do this, you ain't. But that's see, the reason why I'm bringing this up is about appearance. Okay, a guy with a shirt, a guy could be wearing a t-shirt, but if it looks brand new, fresh out the plastic, compared to your, tailored button down shirt. But if that button down shirt is crushed up or has a lot of wrinkles in it, I end up looking better in my brand new t-shirt than you do in your button down shirt, because your shit is wrinkled and my shit just looks brand new. It doesn't have to, think about it. It doesn't have to be brand new. It just has to look brand new, meaning clean and well taken care of.
Right.
Which hence the collection of shoes, giving you an appearance of cleanliness.
Right. Giving
you appearance of management skills, and giving you appearance of style, and overall just great appearance. Like you catch her eye, so to speak.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I bring that up to say that, like Locario said, not every chick is going to be necessarily attracted to you, but when you make your appearance clean, well managed, and eye catching, it increases your chances of that woman being attracted to you. You see what I'm saying?
Right. That's facts. And I think that was actually one of the things on the list. But I'm gonna get back to the appearance too, because there's something else I got to say about that too. But so number one, we said was guys who think women want guys who they think are attractive to approach them, right? And the second thing we got on the list, as far as the type of guys women want to approach them, they want confident guys to approach them. You understand what I'm saying? Now, see, you guys got to understand this, right? See, it's very important for you to be confident, because you know what a lot of guys say? They say looks get you through the door. It's not looks. Confidence gets you through the door. You understand what I'm saying? That's what y'all don't understand. it's actually confidence is the thing that gets you through the door. Because what happens is this, right? If you're a confident guy, first of all, that's the thing that actually makes you approach. See, dudes be thinking. See, think about the concept of getting you through the door, right? Now they're thinking about it from the aspect of the girl basically has to let you in the door to interact with her, right? But how did you even get to the door? You had to first decide to walk to the door. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where the confidence comes in. You already had the confidence to even walk to the door. So the confidence gets you to the door. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that when you're confident, a woman is going to be receptive to confidence. Now, again, like I said, doesn't mean she's going to, sleep with you, give you a number, whatever it is. What I'm saying, though, is that the confidence, right, is the thing that makes a chick actually want to respond to you, or she feels compelled to respond to you because of that confident energy. You see what I'm saying? Like you're bringing a certain type of energy where it sort of warrants some sort of response because you already have that confident energy that makes you go and say something and interact with her from the jump. So you might see a chick and you see her walking down the street, you be like, hey, hold on for a second. Hold on, listen, miss, hold on. What's your name? Look, I just had to stop you because I thought you was sexy as shit. And she's just like, damn, like this motherfucker just, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so she's like taken aback by your confidence. You see what I'm saying? And that's attractive to a woman because the thing is that if she's just, chilling, doing her thing, and the fact that you're going to make something happen, right? She's going to respond to that. Even if she's not interested, what happens is that because you're confident, right? A lot of times when she sort of like brushes it off or rejects you or is not really interested in talking to you, right? A lot of times her response to you when she's rejecting you, right, is a lot more, it's like there's more respect in her rejection. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. She'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm actually in a rush. I got to go. Or, oh, I'm so sorry. I actually have a boyfriend or whatever. Like it's just a different type of energy because she already respects that you had the confidence to come at her the way you're coming at her versus a guy who's awkward, a guy who's not confident, a guy who's hesitating, a guy where she can see he wants to go and talk to her, but he's making it awkward by being all wishy-washy with the interaction. And then he finally comes to talk to her. And now this is the thing that women can't stand, is that when you're insecure or when you're sort of wishy-washy and nervous in a situation, right, that makes it awkward for her. So now she's in an awkward situation with you, feeling awkward, and then she wants to sort of let the conversation end as quickly as possible to get out of the awkward situation. You know what I'm saying? So the same way where you're all nervous and weird, she's going to start to feel nervous and then act weird.
Exactly.
So because this is the thing, your confident energy in more cases than not are going to provide positive results, even if it's a rejection, because it's a rejection that's a lot of times positive. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're nervous and you're insecure and you're acting all needy and weird and thirsty or whatever the fuck it is, that makes a woman be standoffish to you. That makes her sometimes even act rude towards you. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. Even if you're like, I remember there was this dude that I used to hang out with. I remember where he would go up to girls mad confident and shit and talk to them. And even sometimes what will happen is that the chick will be mad rude, right? But then when I was looking at my dude's face, he always had a smile on his face, even while she was being rude. You understand what I'm saying? Even while she was being rude, he had a smile on his face and he was just chill about it, like it's nothing. Like he was like, "Bring it, come on, what you talking about?" You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't shooken up by the shit she was doing. You see what I'm saying? And so the funny part is that a lot of guys, they're scared because they're like, "Oh, I feel embarrassed if that happens, if a girl acts a certain way towards me." The funny part is that when the women were being rude to him, it made them look stupid because this nigga's smiling. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, if I'm looking at this objectively, this person's smiling and being positive, and this person right here is being an asshole. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that, that goes down. But Miles, what's your thoughts on that shit?
I'm gonna say something real quick about that. Like at this stage in the game, I honestly can say that I haven't had a traditional rejection in a very long time.
Right.
Like what I usually hear is no, like this
Right.
disappointed, like no, oh my God, I have a boyfriend. And you know what I hear a lot too? You know, I really love your approach. You should keep that because I thought the way you approached me was so dope. Approach me was so cool. I love your approach. You know what? That's one point. You should keep that. But listen, I have a boyfriend, or I'm not really interested, or I'm not really in that space right now. Like I haven't received a disrespectful, quote unquote, rejection
Right.
in a very long time, bro.
So no wait, so nah, Miles, you lying because I got some exclusive audio of when you hollered at this chick, and this is what she said.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
Well, that was when I went to that's when I went to Mississippi and Alabama.
Right.
But no, on some real shit. Like when y'all get to certain levels of the game, even like your friend, it's like
Right.
perception is a hell of a thing because even if the chick is being disrespectful, if you maintain your calm and you maintain your frame of mind and your perspective,
Right.
it's like even if she is being disrespectful, it sounds as if she's giving you a respectful response. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, look, let me tell you something about confidence. I was on a date last night.
Right.
I'm on the date. I did the thing where, you know, we're in the booth. I have her sit next to me. And so we're talking and this and that. And I thought the buying temperature was high. So I put my arm around her.
Right.
And when I put my arm around her, I was like, you don't mind if I put my arm right here, right? And then she came with the, oh, well, you know, we don't really know each other like that. It's the first thing, you know, boundaries and da-da-da-da.
Right.
And so we had a conversation about it. I was like, well, listen, you know, I want you to know that, you know, on the journey of getting to know me, you will understand that I am a touchy-feely person.
Right.
Like, I love making physical connection and so on and so forth. And she was like, well, you know, I like boundaries and I like to make sure I don't. And then she told me about some date where some dude palmed her ass. Like when he came to pick her up from the house and he palmed her ass or some shit like that upon saying hello. And then she told him, hold on, I got to go to the bathroom. She said she went back in her house, shut the door and went to sleep.
Wow. That's funny.
So anyway, so I said to her, I said, listen, you know, I don't just like do this stuff. That's why I asked you if everything was cool. But you got to understand something with me. When I put my arm around a woman, 9 times out of 10, I get the chick that melts in my hand. She moves closer to me. She likes it.
Right.
You understand? I said, that's what I'm used to. Now, the conversation started going on. And mind you, I took my arm from back around her and I got both of my hands here on the table, just chilling, talking. And guess who started touching on my arms and my shoulders and just all over me for like literally 60 seconds after she said what she said.
Right.
She's all grabbing on my arms and my shoulders and shit. And I'm thinking to myself, did this bitch just listen to what she just said?
Right.
Boundaries. But see, the thing is, I just want to make the point of confidence. Me letting her know that, look, this is how I do. Number one, this is who I am and how I do.
Right.
And number two, 9 times out of 10, the chicks love it.
Right.
And I said to her, I said, the women love it. And that's what I'm used to. You're used to, you know, boundaries and blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you what I'm used to.
Right.
Because I am who I am. And I had the confidence to say that to her. You see what I'm saying? Which gave, and I tell you guys all the time, they are following your lead, whether you know it or not.
Right.
Because she was 60 seconds ago making a protest about boundaries and all this bullshit, but then she's all over me, though.
Exactly.
You feel me? That's why you need to stick to your shit and not letting. I mean, look, give her, if she's asking for space, give her space. But don't like back down and be on some, you know, some dudes would have had an argument with the bitch. Like,
right.
Well, if that's how you feel, then you know, fuck out of here, because blah blah blah. You don't want me touching you. Fuck you. And this, you see what I'm saying? You keep your cool and you let a girl know, hey, my mistake, baby girl. But usually when I'm on dates, when I put my arm around the lady, she just melts in my hands. Like it's what I'm used to. And because I let her know that, then she was all, oh, well, you know, I'm like, come on, man. Come on.
Right. That's crazy. It's crazy, man.
See, look, King Leak said, "You better than me. I would have walked out because another man, blah 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 blah." You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But see,
King Leak is like, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying?
and I feel him.
But so number 3 on the third thing we got here, third type of guy women want to approach them is guys who know how to have a conversation. God damn it. You guys got to know how to have a conversation. Listen, women love nothing more than a guy who knows how to have a conversation. It's ridiculous.
That's facts.
Like you actually know how to talk. You know how to go back and forth. You understand? You have some social intelligence, right? And so if you approach a girl and she actually stops to talk to you and you're going back and forth and interacting with her or whatever, and you know how to just have a conversation. And this is the thing. It doesn't even have to be anything long and drawn out. You could talk to a chick for like a minute. But the thing is that you just know how to flow in a situation. Hey, miss, listen, how you doing? Look, I stopped you because, I couldn't let you pass me and not say hi. Right? So what's your name? Oh, Stacy. Stacy, nice to meet you. I'm Locario. Listen, I'm actually on my way to do some things, but I wanted to give you my number because I think me and you need to get together, sometime. And then, you're just having a conversation with her, right? So the thing is that she's going back and forth with you, you're going back and forth with her, and then you make something happen, you have to exchange information, and then you keep it pushing, right? And see, what happens is that certain guys, they stop women or try to approach women or talk to women or think about approaching women and making things happen. But they're so caught up in their own head, right? They don't know what to say. They're thinking too much because, see, this is the thing. You don't have to be fancy when you're having a conversation. I think this is what dudes think. Dudes think they got to be like super fancy and technical and say the smoothest shit. And nah, it's like, just like, you can have a conversation with a dude just on some regular shit. Like let's say there was a guy that was just walking in the street and he has like a dope ass jacket or some shit. You'd be like, yo, my man, where you get that jacket from? Oh, I got it from so-and-so. Or where, which one? You talking about the one over there? You understand what I'm saying? You're just having a conversation.
Facts.
So it's the same shit. You know what I mean? It don't gotta be no fucking big deal and say the coolest shit. And you understand? And that's what trips guys up, because it's like, if I see a girl and I want to talk to her, right? I came over there because I thought she was hot. You understand? I want my goal is to exchange numbers or give her my number, whatever it is, and try to set something up. So all the things that I really need to say is there. You understand what I'm saying? Just like you, Miles, you say, yo, is there anybody that's gonna have an issue with us getting together? Like, that's something you want to know. That's why you added in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? But dudes, they make this shit so fucking complicated. It's ridiculous.
I did a video, and I just put it in the chat at the 10:31 mark. But I did a video just today, and where I was talking about tips for better conversations on a date. You know what I'm saying? And like for example, what you said about complimenting like another dude or whatever. Yeah. Well, I was chilling at the bar last night, and I'm chilling with my date, and this dude walks in with this. Like, my date was bad, but this dude's date, she was like this tall, statuesque. She looked like a golden stallion. Like, she was one of them tall joints with the fatty. Like, when they tall and they still got a fatty, and you looking at them like, damn.
Right.
But she was wearing this really dope dress. But the cool part was he was also nicely dressed as well.
Right.
And so when I went to the bar to go finish up. I mean, to go close out the tab or whatever. And they were sitting at the bar, and I was like, listen, I want to tell the both of y'all look great tonight. Right. You know what I'm saying? Both of them was like, oh man, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. And then we started just shooting the shit while I was waiting for the lady to give me my receipt. You see what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I think they was in a relationship, but if it wasn't, I could have, what I'm saying? I'm opening up the door for because if Shorty was done with the date, she probably would have followed me home. So who knows? But, but the whole point of me bringing that up is that you have to understand that being sociable is a powerful thing. And you have to understand that being able to keep a conversation going, like even with the situation that I was in with my date when she was on her protest with the boundaries and shit, right? Right. I was able to segue that conversation into her understanding who I was, and not in like a combative type of way, but just kind of just keeping the flow of the situation going. You get what I'm saying? Where everything still ended up cool and whatever. You understand? So, but go check out the video that I did today. It's called Tips for Better Conversations on a Date. It's on the Miles Cunningham YouTube channel. Here go the link right here. All right.
Right. That's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, so that's number 3 is guys who know how to have a conversation. Now, number 4, and this is what we was talking about earlier. The 4th type of guy that women want to approach them is guys whose appearance is on point, right? So now, earlier Miles was talking about this, but I wanted to add something else to this too. And this is how important appearance is. And I talked about this before, but I want to say it again because I think this is something very, very important that guys don't get, which can actually really increase the amount of women who are going to be receptive to you trying to get at them. When your appearance is on point, women are going to be more receptive to you because women judge themselves based off of the type of guys that approach them. So what they do is they say, this is the type of caliber of man that I can get. This is the type of caliber of man that wants to, interact with me, right? So if you approach a girl and your appearance is on point, right? That means you got some nice shoes, you got some nice clothes, you're smelling good, your teeth is right and all that other stuff. You got your hair cut, everything's cool. What happens is she's going to be more receptive to talking to you because not only do you look good and your appearance is on point, but it's almost a compliment to her that a guy who is this on point is approaching her. Right. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times when women get approached by guys who look like bums, you understand what I'm saying? They're like, yo, ma, let me talk to you, ma, blah, blah, blah. He looked like he's homeless or some shit. She got an attitude because she's like, wait a second, is this the type of niggas that I'm attracting, right? So she'll have an attitude with those type of guys. You understand? Just like even guys who approach her who she's not attracted to, because she's like, why am I attracting these guys that I'm not really attracted to like that? You see what I'm saying? But if you're the type of guy whose appearance is on point, that's going to make her more receptive to you, and then you have an easier time having that conversation and interacting with her. You see what I'm saying? And what I want you guys to notice is this: all the things that I'm saying in this, when we say in this list, right, is if you have a combination of these things, that's going to make everything even better. Because imagine your appearance is on point. Imagine she thinks you're handsome, and also you know how to have a conversation with this woman, and you're confident, bruh. It's like. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like
you're firing on all cylinders.
Exactly. Like your fucking rate of women who's going to really be about the situation is going to rise. You see what I'm saying? And so this is what we're saying when we talk about game. We talk about this on the other show, the Real Game No Theory show, is that it encompasses everything. You see what I'm saying? So if you're on point with all of these things, then that's the thing that's going to make it to where it's going to be easier for you to interact with women and make things happen. And women are going to be more receptive because when you approach and you talk to them, she's like, yes, finally, a motherfucker who is on points that approach me. I feel good. I feel great. I'm excited that this good looking, well put together, confident guy who knows how to talk is talking to me. You understand what I'm saying? That's what she's thinking. That's exactly what she's thinking, and she's feeling that shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So you guys got to understand that, man. You guys got to understand.
I want to say something. Hopefully, that's what she's thinking, because remember, some of these chicks, they're not that smart. But carry on. And the only reason why I say that is because when you say stuff like that, not that it's wrong. For guys like us, we're at a level where if a woman is thinking that, then we're up to the challenge. We're up to the level to approach. Right. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is that I don't want like guys who are not like advanced in the game to be letting that type of shit fuck with them, because that might put pressure on the nigga. But because you're supposed to remember that chicks ain't shit in the first place.
Right.
And I'm not saying that the woman ain't shit by herself standing over there. I mean, I'm sure she's a productive member of society and all that. But gentlemen, we have to remember that a woman ain't shit to us until we make her valuable to us. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? We have
Right.
to keep that type of shit in mind. You understand?
Right.
Like approaching these chicks is cool, and it's always good to work on your appearance. But remember, it's all about you. It's all about you. You know what I'm saying? Like what these chicks is thinking is secondary. You feel me? So I'm just saying to keep that part of it in mind. That's all.
Right. That's real talk. And so now are we up to number 5? So number 5 is the 5th type of guy women want to approach them is guys who get to the motherfucking point, people. Like, you got to get to the motherfucking point. Like, a lot of dudes will interact with women and just be rambling, just talking, and they keep talking, and they don't get to the point. And you also have to understand the context in which you're talking to her in. So if I'm in the street and I stop a woman, right? I'm not going to stop her and just have a long ass drawn out conversation about the weather and all this other stuff. It's like, okay, I stopped her. She's looking at you like, okay, what's going on? What do you want? Right. And so now when you're having that conversation, it's quick. It's simple. It's like, yo, listen, I stopped you. I want to talk about this. Here's my information. Boom. Let's make this happen. Right. Now, if you're at a party or a networking event or at a club or whatever, you might be able to, talk a little longer, have more of a conversation, get to know her a little more. She's getting to know you a little more. That's cool. Because in that context, y'all are just chilling in that space and you're going to be there for a while and it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? But if you're in the street, you understand it's different than if you're at a bar, at a party or something like that. Right. And so you still, either way, when you're talking to these girls and you're trying to make something happen, you want to be able to get to the point. So even if you're at a bar, at a club, and you're talking to a girl, you want to get to the point in the sense of, even though you might be talking to her longer in certain situations, you want to get to the point where she understands that you are trying to make something happen with her, meaning that you're attracted to her, meaning that you're trying to make something sexual happen with her either that night or sometime in the near future. But that's established quickly. You understand? It's established quickly that I'm flirting with you and I'm interacting with you in this way that I want this to happen. Or if I meet you in the street, it's established quickly that I'm trying to make something happen with you. This is why we exchange information and set a time and make something go down. So you guys have to get to the points. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be sitting there dragging on the conversation, or some guys just like the idea of being able to talk, or, oh yeah, I'm talking to her. This is great. And, but I don't know what to say. What else should I say? And what else should I say to keep it going? And it's like, you don't need to do that. It's actually better to end a conversation than to keep going and talking about nothing. Because if you keep going and talking about nothing, you fucking up all the work you did in the first place.
Yeah. Guys be thinking that the longer they talk to a girl, the more impact they're making. That's not necessarily true.
Right. Right.
A lot of times it just takes one or two lines, 1 or 2 words, 30 seconds of concise, direct game to get you in there. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got a chick talking to you, because some dudes will be like, man, but we spoke for like 5-10 minutes. She seemed so interested in my conversation. Nigga, she was being polite.
Exactly.
She couldn't wait for you to get the fuck from in front of her so she could go about her business. She was trying to be cool because she don't want you to get mad and do some crazy shit, right? Because a lot of y'all niggas y'all be popping pills and going into a rage and all this other shit. Right. So these bitches just trying to be polite and cordial so y'all won't be on no bullshit, right?
That's facts.
The point is, the thing is, get to the point. And this is why I talk about vocabulary, right? They talk about your words and how important it is for your words to make sense and have meaning and have purpose and strategy and have tactics in your words. And look, here's another thing. A lot of times, even when you're texting, you'll write some shit like, so are you free on Wednesday?
Right.
Don't put so. You understand? Or you say, or she says, okay, she says, I'm free Wednesday. Then you say, okay, let's meet at the bar. Don't put okay.
Right.
You understand? Try to use the least amount of words to get the exact meaning that you're trying to get across. Period.
Right. Right.
So instead of saying, okay, let's meet at the bar, say, let's meet at the bar. Instead of saying, so are you busy? Say, when are you free?
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like choose your words and your phrasing carefully. So she can give you the answer that you really want. Because here's the thing. A lot of you motherfuckers is actually afraid to hear the answer.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like with my question, I go to the girl and I say, is there anybody in your life that would have a problem with me taking you out Friday?
Right.
Oh, that's all I need to know.
Right.
I don't care if it's your boyfriend, your husband, your Catholic priest who's molesting you. I don't care.
Right.
All I need to know, is there anyone in your life that would have an issue with me fucking with you?
Right.
And if there is, have a good day, baby. Take it easy. Blah, 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 blah.
Right.
But as soon as she say no, it's on. Friday, 8:00, this bar. See you then.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Simple shit. And that's all you need to do, because the more words you say is the more you're just feeding into her need for attention.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Right. And the more words you say is the more you're just, if she's not the type of woman that is desiring your actual attention, all you're really doing is presenting yourself as needy. Right? Because the only reason why you use more words than you need to use is because you feel inadequate. You feel like, well, if I use more words, I'll be validated easier. And I'm here to tell you that as a man that understands the game, and a guy that remember, I tell you that you don't attract in life what you want. You attract in life what you are. A man who's a player and who gets chicks doesn't use a lot of words. Doesn't use a lot of words. I know y'all niggas think mouthpiece. Oh yeah, man, mouthpiece. You gotta have a mouthpiece. Is not about saying a bunch of nonsense.
Right.
Mouthpiece is about saying exactly what you need to say to do what you need her to do, and that's it. Exactly.
That's all that's about. You feel what I'm saying? So now we're up to number 6. So the 6th type of guy women want to approach them is guys who know how to flirt and build sexual tension. Guys who know how to flirt and build sexual tension. Because understand, that's where the fun comes in to approaching the girls. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that's where the fun happens most of the time, or a lot in the situation. So let's say you're approaching a girl at a bar, club, whatever it is like that, and you're talking to her and interacting with her. She doesn't want to just talk about the weather and random shit. You understand? It's like she wants that talk. She wants that energy, that excitement. And that comes from flirting and building that sexual tension. So even if you approach a girl in the street and you say some shit like, yo, you was sexy as shit. I just had to stop because I thought you was sexy as fuck, right? That's flirting. You understand what I'm saying? So that within itself right there is like, damn, this like confident, well put together, attractive guy is coming up to me and letting me know that he thought I was sexy. God damn, this is fucking cool. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying, where if you're the type of guy who's scared to, interact with women, right? And then you're scared to talk like this, because this is the funny part. Most guys are scared to flirt and to build sexual tension, because flirting and building sexual tension leads itself to you getting rejected. You understand? Follow me here. Because what happens is that when you flirt and you build sexual tension, you are letting your intentions be known that you're actually interested in her in this way. So therefore, because your intentions are known, then this is where she can say, oh, no, I'm not trying to do that, blah, 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 blah. I got a boyfriend, yada, yada, yada. So what guys like to do is they like to just talk very, very platonic. You understand what I'm saying? You guys just like to talk very regular on some friendly shit so that you can, toe the line so that she has nothing to, reject you about or whatever it is like that. You see what I'm saying? But you have to build that flirting, or you have to flirt and build that sexual tension, because what happens is that that's the thing that the women are waiting for in the interaction, especially if they're interested in you. You see what I'm saying? Because if they're interested in you and you're approaching them, you feel what I'm saying? And you're talking to them, right? They want to get with you. They want to interact with you. And if you're not flirting and building sexual tension, then all you're doing is being very, very platonic with your conversations. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what that is.
Let me say something about that real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like I have a couple things that I always say to kind of level up the sexual tension, or at least to like start the flirting game.
Right.
I always talk about her outfit, especially if it's sexy.
Right.
Like the chick I went out with last night. She wore these fucking denim shorts that started at the top of her thighs. Like, you know them shorts where you could see the pockets outside the thighs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then she wore this like button down shirt and shit, and it kind of was low cut, and you could see some stuff. And and the first thing I said to her is, I was like, "Oh shit! I see you got dressed for me."
Right.
I say that shit all the time. I'll be like, "Ooh, you put on that dress for me, didn't you?" And they be like, They start to deny the shit. What you mean? I just, this is how I like to dress. It's just, you know, in particular, this chick last night, she was like, it's summertime, you know, I gotta dress for the season. This is how I do all the time. I'm like, stop playing. You know, you got dressed for me. You trying to get me all excited and shit. You feel me? And so they usually start giggling and shit. That's just how it go. And it's things like that where if you have the confidence to directly, because a lot of y'all niggas they just be like, damn girl, you sexy.
Right.
I mean, that's cool. But what does that have to do with you? You see what I'm saying? Like, basically, it's like this. If you want to know that if you're flirting in the right direction, make the shit about you in a playful, confident way. Right. You understand? Like I say to the girl, I know you put on that dress for me. I know you put on that outfit for me. And if you didn't, you trying to do something, you trying to say something with that outfit. Because that outfit, you know what I'm saying? That you trying to get me out off my game. You trying to do something, you know what I'm saying? You trying to take me off my balance. That's what you trying to do with that outfit. And they look like, no, I'm not. Come on, I ain't doing that. You just right. You know what I'm saying? And in that same video, I talked about like different things that you can say consistently, you know, associated with your identity. Like that's something I say all the time. That's just something that I do. That's right. A part of my flirting gambit. You understand? That's a part of my flirting pattern. I always look at the outfit and it's like, especially when it's sexy, I'll be like, damn girl, you put that shit on just for me, didn't you? You know what I'm saying? Right. And it always gets a positive reaction. You see what I'm saying? And then from there, I build on it. And that's when I start talking about like, so she had on the short shorts. I was like, ooh, your legs look so nice and moisturized. What do you do to moisturize? You know, I always talk about that shit. Right. And then by the time we finish talking about what she uses for moisturizing, I'm touching her leg. You feel me? And that's my escalation sequence. That's how I do it. You understand? And trust me, 99.9 times out of 10, that shit work. And it, like Locario said, it's good that you do it fairly early on because it lets you know what you're dealing with. Right. Because if she the type of chick that like she's stern and she's don't want to sit next to you, she don't want to get she don't want to get close to you, she don't want you touching her and all of this bullshit. Right. It's like, all right, listen, I ain't even gonna bother buying drinks. This date is over. Have a good night. Peace. You feel me? Right. Do that. Or just go holler at some other joint in the spot. You understand? So a lot of don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid. You don't owe these women nothing, and they don't owe you anything. Don't be fucking afraid, man. If they acting like they're not feeling you, then fuck it. She's not feeling you. Keep it moving, man. It's better you save the time than to waste that time on somebody that's not interested in you. Right.
That's real talk. So now we up to the last one. The last type of guy. And after this, guys, you can call in. The calling number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the call-in number. So, and if you have a question, put a Q in the chat, and then we'll start answering the questions, and then get that cracking, because we got maybe like a half an hour left, and then we're gonna head up out of here because we ain't trying to be here all night. So if you guys are gonna call in ASAP. Do not call in at the last minute and all that other stuff. So now we're up to the seventh type of guy women want to approach them. So the last type of guy is a guy who knows when to keep it moving. You feel what I'm saying? So here's the thing. This sort of actually goes along with guys who know how to like have a conversation and get to the point, stuff like that, where you're a guy who actually knows when to stop talking to the girl. And the thing is, a woman can tell if you're that type of guy, if you're the type of guy who has social intelligence. You understand what I'm saying? Because then we have a guy on the call the other day. He was like, when we did the Real Game No Theory show, and he was like, yo, I'm in the college and I'm scared that the girls are gonna call sexual harassment on me. And then sometimes like I keep talking to her because I want to get with that girl. And I'm like, bruh, if the girl is clearly showing you without a shadow of a doubt that she's not really trying to talk to you or not trying to make nothing happen, and then you keep going because you feel that you gotta, because this is the thing. This is the problem. Most guys, or not most, I say this is a lot of guys though who think game is about trying to get a girl who doesn't like you or who isn't interested in you to be interested in you. You see what I'm saying? And that's not what it's about. The game is really about finding the women who are interested in you. Now, there's different levels of interest, but it's about finding those women. Then you have the women who are just not interested in you at all. And they're just letting it known, like you could just see it. They're not really trying to do anything with it. They're just trying to keep it pushing. So the thing is, you need to know when to call it a day with that chick that you're trying to holler at. You feel what I'm saying? And see, when you're approaching a girl in the street and you're trying to talk to her, and then you can see like she's walking away mad fast, like she's damn near trying to run away. It's like, I'm not gonna fucking chase you down a block. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is, she's showing that she's not really trying to, make it happen, right? Or let's say you at a bar at a club and you are talking to a girl and you have some time to interact with her, but she's sort of being a little standoffish, or she's kind of playing games, being wishy-washy or whatever it is like that. And it's like, okay, cool. Let me just wrap this shit up because she's a time waster. You understand what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And the thing you have to understand is that a lot of women, right, they don't really know how to navigate through an interaction, which is why you have to be the one that knows how to do it. You understand? It's like, this is why you have women who are extremely like rude, you understand, in certain situations, or act bitchy or whatever it is, because they don't know how to properly navigate into a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? Or navigate out of a situation like that, right? And so when a guy knows how to wrap it up or to fucking, have a conversation in a way where he has a social intelligence to really manage that situation correctly, right? That's the type of guy women are more receptive to, because even in the conversation she's having with you, even if she knows that she's not really interested in you, right? She'll be still more pleasant and respectful and cooperative within the actual conversation, because she knows you're the type of guy who has social intelligence to know when to just call it a day. You feel what I'm saying? So she doesn't have that anxiety of, how am I going to get rid of this guy? You understand what I'm saying? Because she can see, this is why a lot of times the PUAs would teach guys to walk up to the girl and say, oh, hey, I gotta head out soon, or I gotta go back to my friends, but I just wanted to say this. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like a thing where you're letting the girl know, I'm not gonna fucking hound you and be thirsty and be weird and keep trying to get at you if you're not interested. You see what I'm saying? That's how that goes down. You know what I mean?
It shows a level of leadership too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it shows that, and it shows that you're not like even what we were saying before about the whole conversation thing. Some guys try to use extra words or talk to a girl longer than they need to, just because they think that, right, because they feel that they're inadequate. They feel like a woman won't like them unless they talk to them for a long time or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, a guy that understands game, a guy that understands leadership, a guy that is socially intelligent and socially aware, he knows all I got to do is do this, this, and this. If she's interested, the shit will flow. Because look, we tell you guys all the time, when it's a night and day difference between when a chick is feeling you and when she's not. When a chick is feeling you, it's easy, bro.
Right.
It's easy. Like you can literally write words. You could write Wednesday, 6 p.m., and then write the name of the bar.
Right.
And then the chick will text you back like, sounds good. And that's it. And the day is set up. Rest of y'all niggas So if you weren't busy on Wednesday, I was thinking that maybe if the stars align and you wasn't washing your hair, that maybe if that was cool with you, we could possibly go to this place.
Right.
It's like, nah, nigga, nah. Like a girl, like, all right, I'll give you an example too. I set up the date. Same day, girl hit me up talking about, oh, can we FaceTime real quick? I just want to. So I said, are you free right now? She said, yeah. Boom. I got her on the FaceTime. I'm like, what's up? She's like, oh, I just sometimes I get a little nervous. And I was like, all right, cool. I was like, how was your day going? Oh, good. What you doing? And then she did something where she put the phone above her. So she showed off like her whole body and shit. And I was like, hold up. What you doing? I was like, oh, you trying to show me your body and shit. You trying to get me excited for this day, huh? She's like, oh, just stop. Oh, yeah. I was like, all right, cool. So I'll see you later. She was like, okay, that's cool. I'll see you later. Like literally less than a minute on the FaceTime, my nigga.
Right.
Less than a minute. And that's me controlling the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because another guy would feel like, oh, well, let me prolong this FaceTime with her to make her more comfortable and to make her feel more better about meeting me later and all of this. No.
Right.
No. Hey, how's your day going? Oh, I picked out some flirty shit to say to her real quick. Then I was like, all right, so I'll see you later. And she's like, okay, I'll see you later. That's it. Literally I swear to you, no cap, less than 60 seconds, no cap. Done just like that. And then I had the date with her last night. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times you have to take the reins. You have to take the reins. You can't be worried about a woman's comfortability, because when she's feeling you, trust me, she's already comfortable.
Right, exactly. And then she's gonna make the shit easy. It's gonna be super cooperative, and then that's what's gonna be. But let's take some of these. We're gonna take some calls real quick, but let me answer this question from Majid. He said, lately I've been having a few interactions where when it comes down to exchange of numbers, they would say, I don't give my number to strangers. Is there a good comeback for that, or should I charge it? Well, if a chick says I don't give my number to strangers, she's not feeling you. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I actually wouldn't even like try to even deal with her at that point. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'd be, because to me, this is what you got to understand, right? It's one thing where, like, you got to pay attention to the responses women give you, right? So let's say you say to a girl, hey, let's exchange numbers. And then she says to you, and also you got to pay attention to tone. Let's say she says to you, oh, what makes you think I'm going to give you my number? You understand what I'm saying? Right? That's a flirty tone of her, like, trying to be playful. But if a woman says, I don't give my number to strangers, right? That's no. But again, if she did it in a sort of flirty tone, then that's a different story. You see what I'm saying? But usually when a chick says I don't give my number to strangers, that usually means she ain't really feeling your ass. But go ahead, Miles.
Nigga, you see, that's the problem. This is when a bitch say I don't give my number to strangers, you take her by the hand and you look her in the eye, you smile and you say, a stranger's just a friend you haven't met yet. And second of all, don't ask chicks for their fucking number, man. You give a chick your number, be like, yo, where your phone at? Oh, my phone right here. Listen, take it out. I need you to have my number in there. Why I need to have your number? Well, so when you call me later, I can set up the date. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing more crazy than that. You know what I mean? But when chicks say that bullshit, just be like, look, he said, Miles, that was creepy as hell.
That's funny.
You look, women are all independent and shit. You know what I'm saying? They wanna feel like they're doing things on their terms. That's why you give them your number.
Right. So
let's call, you're in control.
So let's go to the calls. We'll go to 772 then 412 and 718. 772. What's popping?
Yo, Miles, Mr. Locario, what's good with y'all?
What up, my brother? Did you donate?
Of course, Jay.
Appreciate it. So what's going on?
Yeah, man. So, I mean, like, I've been listening to your videos for years and all that. Like, I do appreciate you guys a lot because I learned a lot of games from you and all that. But one thing, like, I started to notice, like, I want guys to like, don't take this shit too serious, man. I mean, because like, I feel like a lot of guys feel like they don't feel like they're a man if they're not getting girls and like getting and all that. Like, you have to be smart, man. Like, it's a fucking game. Like all this shit, like all that chasing shit, dog. It was all designed to be that way. Like, I'm literally telling you guys because, like, it's a fucking game, bro. Like, the reason why females are being difficult because that's their nature. When I say that's their nature, it was designed to be that way. You know what I mean? So when guys go out and then they have a girl, like the girl might seem like they are feeling them, and then the dude call them the next day, they don't answer. There's nothing wrong with that. It was supposed to be that way. Like, it's a fucking game.
Right.
You understand?
Well, I mean, the thing is, you know, all it is again, finding the chicks who are interested in you and not waste time with the chicks who aren't. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Right. I mean, of course, but the thing about it is, like, I mean, like, even you, Mr. Locario, like, if you really want to help guys, bro, I mean, I know at the end of the day, it's a business for you. You got to take care of your family. But by you making those videos, man, you're not really helping guys out. Because I say that, bro,
wait, Miles. I want to hear what you're going to say. Go ahead.
Let me tell you why. When I say you're not helping guys out, because no matter amount of games that you tell those guys, bro, they can read as many as fucking books. It's something that you just have to know the fucking game. The game cannot be stuck. You cannot teach the fucking game, bro. That's like the same way. I cannot teach somebody how to drink fucking water. You just have to know how to drink the water, bro. I mean, yes, you can sit there and then I'm trying to help them out, but they will never fucking get it, bro. It's fucking hard.
So what are you talking about exactly? I'm not understanding where you're going with it.
What I'm saying, like, all those guys that are listening to you, they're not going to get it because the game is so much deeper. I mean, I do appreciate.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Hold on. Do you understand it and do you get it? Do you understand it and do you get it?
I do get it.
How?
I'm trying to tell you. It's a,
wait, but how? Wait. How did you get it? How did you know? Or how do you know?
I just figured out. It just happened.
Oh, so okay, so how did you wait? So how'd you figure it out?
Like, how it just happened.
How?
Like,
Tell me.
Well, the thing about it is, it's just like I had to figure it out myself.
But that's what I'm saying. How did you figure it out yourself? That's what I'm saying.
Well, first of all, I mean, that's why I said. I mean, of course, in the beginning, hey, that's why I said I do appreciate your videos, but most guys were not going to get it. But in the beginning, I came out.
You're not answering the question. You're not answering the question. How did you figure it out? That's what I'm trying to explain. That's what I want to know.
How did I figure it out?
Yes.
Like, by going through a lot of bullshit, and then I had to see back.
Okay, what's the bullshit you went through to figure it out? Tell me.
What is it?
I said, what's the bullshit you went through to figure it out?
Well, basically, I mean, I went through a lot of shit where
no specific. Go ahead.
Flaking. Like, let me tell you.
Go ahead.
I went through the shit where girls were flaking, girls were this, but what I figured out, it's all about fucking confidence, bro. Like, the thing about it, you gotta find something about you, dog. Like, either it's your fucking the way you walk, the way you talk, like.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What's the point of you saying this if guys are not going to be able to get it?
It's like, because you know why? Because you have all those dating coaches on YouTube. It's like
but that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you're contradicting yourself because you're saying that these guys are not going to get it, but you're explaining the game or trying to explain the game. So what's the point of trying to explain the game if nobody's going to get it?
Well, I'm trying to say, like, for those guys, do not take it. It's a game. Don't take it so serious. Meaning, if they are getting girls flaking on them, girls are not responding, don't take it serious. It was supposed to be that way. It's a fucking game. So don't sit here and then be like, you know what, man, all those girls are hoes. Fuck those girls. No, it's a fucking game. So when you go out with the girl, you give her your number. Y'all had a good time, and then you text her, she didn't reply back. Don't fucking get mad. It's a fucking game.
Okay, but what does that have to? What does that have? This is what I'm saying. What does that have to do with you saying that you can't teach someone the game?
Because it's something that you have to know. Then how did I go through that shit? Of course, I was in the field, and then I had to sit back and watch, and then like look at the shit. It's a fucking game. It's a chasing game. For example, you can go ahead and fuck a bitch tonight. You'll feel good, and then 3 days later.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Wouldn't you rather, right? Let's say you have two choices. You can figure out all this stuff on your own, which is going to take you a long time because some of the stuff you're saying, you still sound like you didn't figure stuff out. Or two, you can have somebody who's figured it out, let you know what it is so that you can get to your goal faster. Which one is better, do you think?
I'd rather have, tell me the first option again.
So the first option is that you figure it out on your own, which is going to take you a long time.
Figure it out my own.
Right? Or two, okay, cool. So then figure it out on your own. So what's the issue?
I did.
Okay.
I did. And what I'm trying to tell you is that those guys you're sitting here telling them they're not going to figure out something that they have.
But this what? But how? Wait, hold on. How do you? Hold on. How do you know they're not going to figure it out?
Because it's something that you have to figure out your own self. That's like me.
You got the GED, my nigga? Bro, do you graduate high school?
Let me tell you, certain things in life, you just have to verify the shit. Yo, I'm from the island, right? I can tell you how bad hate is. You can imagine, but you have to be there to see how it is. So that's the same way. You can see it and then tell all those guys about this and that, but they have to be on the fucking field. You cannot read a fucking book to know the fucking game. You cannot see on fucking YouTube to know the fucking game, bro.
Caller. How old are you?
I'm 30.
30. Where you from?
I'm from Haiti.
You're from Haiti. Did you graduate high school?
Yeah.
You doing college? You doing college?
I have my own business.
Did you graduate college or did you do any college?
I started doing college classes, then I ended up opening my own business, but I never graduated from college.
Okay. Is your business doing good? You making six figures?
I got 20 employees working for me.
Are you making six figures?
I got 2 offices. Yes. Last year, after everything, I took home about $350,000 just for me.
So what you do? What kind of time you got calling us, telling us that nobody ain't gonna get it?
Because I feel bad for those guys, bro. Like that's why I said I had stopped.
How many girls you talking to right now? How many girls you talking to right now?
How many girls I'm talking to right now? I'll probably have maybe like
no. I didn't say probably. I didn't say probably. How many girls are you dealing with right now?
4.
4?
Wait, what's the name of your company?
Don't say it.
Mobile Tech.
Wait, what is it called? It's called what?
I have a tech company.
What is it called? What's the website?
Mobile Tech.
Mobile Tech?
Oh shit.
Mobile Tech. Okay. Now, have you ever listened to anybody about business advice?
Yes, I have.
Why?
I have.
Why? You're not going to get it.
listen. You are dealing with females. If
No,
I
no,
have
no,
my
no,
own
no, but
business,
but wait a second. No, no, no. I'm
Locario,
using your
let me tell you
logic.
something.
I'm using your logic.
But
why are you listening to business advice?
women are not logic though. That's the
No.
thing.
Why
You're
you hold on. No. If you're running a business and why didn't you just figure everything out on your own? Why are you listening to business advice?
No, business is something different than a female. There's
Why?
logic, there's classes, there's all the thing because it's logic. It's something.
But why didn't you hold on, wait. Well, why didn't you figure it out on your own though? How come?
Figured out business my own. Of course I did. I went to college. I took
but you said out of your own mouth, you said you listened to business advice, correct?
Of course I sure did.
But why?
But those business, listen, so that I can have a foundation to start my business. And then I did tell you in the beginning, I did start to listen to, but business are different when you are dealing with female because business are logic. For example, in my company, But this is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say.
You're not making any sense right now. You're not making any sense right now because you're making any sense right now because you said that people are not going to get it if you're trying to teach them. So you contradicted yourself by saying that you're listening to business advice. So by your logic, you shouldn't have listened to any business advice. You should have just figured it out on your own. Then also what you have to understand is hold on, if something is logical like business that you claim, right? Then that would mean that that's a little bit more easier to understand or figure out. So if that's easier to understand or figure out because it's a logical way that you can look at these things, why would you need to get advice on that and then not get advice on something that you're considering more complicated or feelings based because you're dealing with women? That makes no sense.
Because you do know women are emotional beings. So let's say if I have something in my business, I say, okay, you come to my store, this is $100 for this modem. You're going to come to my fucking store with $100. That's logic. You can tell a chick, hey, you know what? We have a date at 8 o'clock. She's going to probably call you and say, you know what? Let's change it for 9. I'm not going to change my price because it's a set price. When you are dealing with females, there's emotion changes, bro.
Yo, why you like talking to these niggas?
Because they're hilarious. I'm gonna give you 2 more minutes because this is just funny to me.
That's what I'm trying to tell
No.
you.
So you're trying to tell me. So hold on. So you're trying. But look, this is what you just said. You just said one thing I do want to tell guys. What are you telling guys? Anything? They're not gonna get it. I'm trying to go with your logic, brother. Why would you need to tell guys anything?
What I'm trying to tell guys is enjoy life. Don't put women first, man.
But bro, you don't make any sense. You're giving advice. You're giving advice. How are you gonna? Okay, wait. How are you gonna? Wait. How are you gonna tell me? Wait. You're not. No. Let me show you how you're not making a sense. How are you gonna give advice on women and dating? But you literally just said you can't give these guys advice because they're not gonna get it. So if they're not gonna get it, how are you giving them advice?
I'm not giving. But
you're giving advice.
Listen to my advice. You haven't listened to my advice. I'm not giving them advice on fucking females gotta fuck them. I'm trying to give them advice in fucking life, meaning worry about your fucking life first. If you gotta do something, go out with your family, go out with your friends. It's a fucking game.
So life doesn't include women?
Do you guys not see that?
Wait, life doesn't. Hold on. Does life include women? Yes or no?
What is it?
Does life include women? Yes or no?
You damn right. Yes.
So then, what are you? So if you're saying focus on your life, doesn't that include women? You just said that, right? So what are you talking about?
I'm giving them a life advice. When I'm trying to tell you to look her, listen, guys, don't take this shit serious. So if a female flake on you, whatever, do not feel bad about your fucking self because you are perfect just the way you are.
Bro, I don't understand. Like, why are you even saying anything? They're not gonna get it. Remember? They're not getting what you're saying.
You're perfect.
You're
perfect just the way you are.
Bro, you're contradicting yourself, brother.
I'm not, but all I'm saying is to Locario to your viewers. Guys,
yo, do we have any more calls?
Yes, we do. Hold on.
Come on, man. We got more calls. Come on, man. Come on.
Y'all can't be calling in and doing this, man. That's my weakness, man.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
Yo, this dude, this nigga contradicted himself like a billion times. Like,
I don't know how you talking to 4 girls and made $350,000 last year. That is.
He capping. That's what that nigga's lying his ass off. Oh my goodness, hilarious. All right, let's go to 412. What's popping? Who this?
Oh, hey, Miss Locario, Sushi.
Sushi, what's going on? What's popping?
Hey, I donated. Okay, so yeah. So what's the self checkout game? Right.
What?
So I went in the grocery shop and
Check at the grocery store. You know where you could scan your own items and pay for them without the register, without the cashier person.
So wait, so what's your question?
Yeah, so the self checkout game, right? So I'm self checking out and I see hot women and I wanna hail them, right? Like I find it difficult because okay, they're standing there, but like they're busy with their things, right? So like, how is it like appropriate like to approach them?
So what you're saying? How is it appropriate to approach them in a self-checkout spot? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, like
bro, the answer is still the same as we've always said. Doesn't matter if it's self-checkout, if it's in the bus, if it's at the gym, if it's down the street. You just talk to them the same way. It's the same thing, Sushi.
But they're kind of on something, right? They're like moving, focused on like scanning and whatever.
So after they finish putting their shit in their bag, then you go and talk to them.
So you're saying like after they finished, like after they pay, and
bro, it's real simple. If you see a girl you want to talk to, and she's doing her shit with her food, right? Let her put the food in the bag and take her bags. And as she's walking out, you go and approach and talk to her. That's it.
Okay, but what if like so in that case I have to wait, right?
See, this is what happens when you talk about you got to have social intelligence. You understand what I'm saying? If someone's preoccupied with something at the moment, take a second to see when they're not preoccupied, and then that's when you talk to them. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So just find the opening.
Yes,
right?
that's it. Yes, that's it, Sushi. All right. But man, I appreciate the call, my brother. We got to speed through these real quick. So 718, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, Locario, what's going on, man? I donated was shaking with y'all, man.
What up? What's popping? What's going on?
Ain't nothing, man. But look, let me tell you this, right? I have 3 short questions, and I'm gonna get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
The first question. Well, before I get to the question, I'm about to tell you something funny. A chick told me, right? And then,
wait, hold on. Get to the question. Get to the question though, because we running out of time. Go ahead. Get to the question real quick.
I bet. Here's the question. Question 1. Like, I met a chick yesterday. No, today's Monday. I met a chick like Saturday night at the bar, right?
Mm.
Now I was talking to her. I was flirting. I was flirting, playing the numbers game, etc., etc. Now the thing that I was doing is I was being direct. I chat with the chicks for like 2 minutes, and then I was direct. I was like,
question.
Yeah, the question is, all right. The question is, the chick was like, yo, I told the chick, I want to hook up. She said, okay, what do I mean by that? So I was like, yo, I want to lay in bed with you. So she was like, oh, you want to fuck? So wait till Friday. So what should I do? Should I just charge it to the game because you said wait till Friday, or?
Wait, she said wait till Friday so you can fuck? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, she said wait till Friday.
So wait.
He was FaceTiming on the phone the next day.
Okay, so you said I want to fuck, and then she said she's free on Friday to fuck you?
Yeah, she said, yeah, because that yesterday we were supposed to meet up, right? But at the same time, she said, oh, she hit me. No, we were supposed to meet up, and then she said, oh, she's not feeling well, so let's shift the day. I said, okay, what other days are you free? She said, oh, Friday or Saturday. I said, okay, cool. So Friday. And she was like, okay, so Friday we'll meet up. I said, okay, cool. So
then what's the issue?
What does that?
Nothing. There's no issue. You said Friday, so yeah. Did you set a time for Friday?
Well, I was gonna set up the time. She was like afternoon. I said, okay, cool, afternoon, like 5 o'clock. Okay, fine, fuck it.
So then, what's the issue? I don't see the issue, Moses. I don't know.
Nothing.
So what's the issue?
Okay, but anyways, to move on, right?
Y'all motherfuckers be having no issue with the questions, but go ahead real quick because we got a few more before we get out of there. Go ahead. Your last question. Go ahead.
But anyway, listen, this is not a question, but this is just something funny. I'm about to tell you this chick said, and I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna make it short. I told the chick I ran into the chick who wasn't answering my calls. So she was like, "How am I doing?" I said, "I'm good." I said, "Hey, I was hitting you up. You wasn't answering." You know what she said? "Oh, I didn't have my phone. Maybe my auntie had my phone." Guess what came to my head, Mr. Locario?
What?
That song that you always play. Why the fuck you lying? That's what came to my head to that. I'm like,
y'all motherfuckers is ridiculous. All right, Moses, we appreciate the call, brother.
Said that.
We appreciate the call. All right, so listen, we got 3 more calls and we're gonna get up out of here. 404-646 and then 7756, and then we out of here. All right, 404, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, Mr. Lucario, this is Magic. Thank you for answering the question earlier.
Appreciate it. Did you donate? Hold on, did you donate?
Yes, I did.
That's what's up.
Yes.
All right.
So just wanted to kind of share a quick story. So I got a date on Bumble. Basically, we exchanged literally 6 texts back and forth, literally.
Right.
And she initiated the whole thing. And then I'm a big hiker, so I live somewhere around the Bay Area. So we ended up meeting near a trail. It's kind of like maybe like an hour before sunset. We just kept walking the whole time until it kind of got late and it got dark. And I did not offer her any food or any drinks or what have you. Like I literally spent $0 of the whole thing, right? Anyways, at the end of the thing, we went back to the car where I parked my car, and then she literally just invited me back to her place, and basically we did the indoor Olympics. You know what I mean? So, but the whole point is that I paid $0. I asked her to join me to do an activity that actually I enjoy also, and it was just the best thing ever. So it was extremely efficient, extremely productive, and I just want to say thank you. You know, I'm an engineer by trade, so I really appreciate people who give me knowledge because, you know, time is precious, so you got to appreciate people who teach you wisdom. So
wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second. Are you saying that we taught you something that you used that got you in a situation where you were able to like have sex with a girl that you went on a date with? Is that what you're saying?
That is exactly what I'm saying.
See, this guy gets it. That's what I'm talking about. See? That's what I'm talking about. I love it. See? Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, Mr. Locario. Thank you, Miles. I'll keep watching for supporting. I'll keep supporting you guys.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. Oh, man. This is what I'm talking about. You see when guys call in and they're like, look, the game is helping out. You feel what I'm saying? That's why we're here, people. So let's go to 646. 646 was popping. Who this?
Hey, Shia from Brooklyn. What's up?
Shia, what's going on, my brother? What's did you donate?
Chilling. Yeah, I donated.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, I have a question. I feel like I keep hearing different answers to this question, even from yesterday's show, for example, regarding like being direct versus being smooth. So, for example, the caller called in and said he invited a girl over to watch a movie and for drinks when he really wanted to smash. But he said, okay, let's come over for some movies and let's have drinks. And And I think, you know, Steve was like, well, why don't you just be direct? You know, if you want to smash, and just tell her, hey, you know, I want to smash. I want to get it busy.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, do you just say that you want to have sex? Because I feel like sometimes I hear you guys say, okay, be direct, say what you want. But then it's like sometimes you say, hey, you don't got to say it like that. You know, you could say you want to have sex, but say it differently.
Mm.
So how do you know, again, when to be straight direct, like I want to fuck, or when to say something else, like, hey, come over and chill?
Mm. Well, this is the thing. You can say come over and chill, or you can say let's come over and fuck and let's hook up or whatever it is. The closer you are to being clearer about having sex is the more likely you're going to have sex. It's that simple. So if I say to a girl, hey, come over to my crib and chill, right? She could come over and then we might have sex, right? But guess what? If I say come over my house and chill, there's also a larger chance that we might not have sex, because what she can do is she can say, if I say, hey, come over, let's chill, and then she comes over, and then I try to, like, you know, get touchy feely and kiss her, and she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what happened? She'll be like, I thought we were just chilling. You see what I'm saying? Now, if I say, yo, come over so we could fuck, or come over so we could hook up, come over so I can get you naked and, you know, take your clothes off and all that other stuff, right? Then she's coming over with the premise of that is what's been said. You see what I'm saying? So you have a 99% chance that sex is going to happen because she's coming over with that being the thing that was said. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, for example, if I said, let's say I called you over and I said, yo, Shia, like, come over to the house and chill, right? Pause, right? So I say, Shia, come over to the house and chill, right? And then you come over to the house and I say, yo, well, actually, you know what I really want to do is I want to put these masks on and go rob the bank. So you want to go down the street with me and rob this bank? You're gonna be like, wait a second, I thought we was just chilling. Like, what you talking about robbing a bank, right? But then if I called you and said, instead I said, Shia, come over because I want you to come through. We're going to put these masks on and rob a bank. You feel what I'm saying? So now, if you're not interested in robbing a bank, you're going to be like, fuck no, I ain't coming over. You see what I'm saying? So, and so you see what I'm saying? So the thing is that if the closer you are to being clearer on your intentions, the more likely you're going to be able to get the girl to come over to do exactly what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? And if you're more indirect, then you leave the situation open for the girl to be like, no, I don't want to do that. No, I'm not really trying to feel that. No, you understand what I'm saying? Because even when you say let's chill, she might even have an idea that you're thinking about fucking, but she also has a lot of room to play around with. So if she doesn't feel like it, she might be like, you know what? I know he wants to fuck me, but I'm going to come over the house and I'm going to drink his liquor. I'm going to eat his food. I'm going to, you know, watch TV with him. I'm going to get all of his attention. And then when he wants to try to fuck me, I'm going to just say, but Shia, I thought you just wanted to chill. See, now, if you told her, hey, come over to fuck, she can't use that excuse. She can't be like, oh, but I didn't know what fucking was. I've never heard of this fucking you're talking about. They know what the fuck that means. You see what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. So the clearer you are on the actual sex being a thing as the reason why you're trying to make it happen and come over, then the more likely that's going to happen. That's what we're saying. So you can say it however you want or present it however you want. Just understand the more on this end of the spectrum of you being clear and direct about what you want, that's more likely she's going to actually want to make it happen, or that's more likely that it is going to happen because she's agreeing to that. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Makes sense. Perfect.
Got it?
All right. Thanks.
All right, man. Appreciate the call.
Locario.
Thanks for calling, man. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Mahalo. But yeah, that's a very important thing you guys got to understand. Like, whenever you give women that room to wiggle out the shit, you understand what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, I would rather the girl say, no, I ain't trying to come over and do that, so I don't waste my time. You see what I'm saying? And
a lot of people don't want to hear that.
Right. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, you can tell a girl, hey, let's chill. And then it's kind of like, yeah, she'll come over, but there's a 50-50 chance it ain't going to happen because she has the room to say, but you just said chill. What are you talking about, bro? Like, what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? So it's that type of shit. But let's go to 756 and then we're gonna head up out of here, or 765 and we're gonna head up out of here. 765, what's going on?
Hey guys, how big is your dick?
Yes, finally. I'm glad it was a fucking troll. So
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
You know what I'm saying? So listen, guys, that is it. I'm glad we was able to end near 11:30. You know what I'm saying?
Can we go over the seven guys that women?
Oh yeah. Right. Let's just go through that again real quick. So to reiterate, so the 7 types of guys women want to approach them. First is a guy who they think is attractive. Second one is confident guys. Third one is guys who know how to have a conversation. Fourth one is guys whose appearance is on point. Fifth one is guys who get to the point. Sixth one is guys who know how to flirt and build sexual tension. And the 7th one is guys who know when to keep it moving. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it is, people. So remember, guys, make sure that you go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario. This is going on the Patreon, and there's other live streams on the Patreon, plus the Bad Boy Show, plus other exclusive stuff on the Patreon. If you are not on the Patreon, you are slipping. It's patreon.com/Mr. Locario. That's how you get it cracking on there. You feel what I'm saying? So that you guys can, get all the stuff that is on the Patreon. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the Patreon. Oh, that was the wrong one. Where's the other one? I'm trying to find the other fucking Patreon shit. Yeah, this is the Patreon. So patreon.com/Mr. Locario. That is the Patreon for you guys to get on, so you can watch all the other live streams and the Bad Boy Show and all that other good stuff. Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com right now to join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice, tutorials every month. You feel what I'm saying? He said, will y'all ever tell the gay troll your D side so he can stop calling it? That'd be funny if we did that. He actually stopped calling in. So that he'd be like, thanks. That's all I wanted to know. Thanks. Oh my God. That's funny.
I can't believe how, I'm kind of tired though. Shit.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So listen, guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Remember, go to badboymembership.com, MrLocario.com, patreon.com/Mr. Locario. Get that shit cracking. And we are out of here, people. And we will see you guys on Friday for the free game Friday, or you might do something during the week if we find something interesting, and we'll get that shit cracking. So we're gonna holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.